How's things? You all good? Yeah? Good. Hey everyone, so early start. We're just leaving the Disney Beach Club to head over to the Contemporary Resort for Disney Institute training with some of our amazing clients. So today's training course is all around employee engagement through Disney. If you're not familiar with it, the way it basically works with Disney is you can come along, you can pay as a company to take part in their training. And they've been delivering the Disney Institute training courses now to private companies for over 35 years, I believe. But what's really exciting about today is we're the first company ever in history to block off the whole of the Disney Institute for our amazing clients. And then tomorrow we'll be the first company ever, again, to use the Disney Grand Ballroom. So we are super excited about that. So we'll take you along for the day, see how much we can film, and I hope you guys enjoy it. To the car to drive over to the Contemporary Resort. It is going to be an awesome day. Alright, here's our little Jeep for the next couple of days. We ready to go, Jake? Yeah. Super excited, guys. Let's get started. Wrong side, Jake. Okay, so we're on our way over to the Contemporary Resort. There is roughly around about 52 of our clients coming in today. Well, they came in last night, ready for today. So one of the things with the Disney Institute, they are usually a very early start. So this particular course today is starting at 7:30 a.m. We all get breakfast together over the Contemporary in the Grand Ballroom. And then straight from there, what happens is, the way these courses work, you do a couple of hours of theory in the room first before heading out onto one of the Disney resort parks. So today, the park we go into, the way they do this particular employee engagement course is it's actually over at Epcot. So one of the things we're going to focus on today is around where do the staff go, what do the staff do behind the scenes, how do they employ the staff. If you haven't read it and you love the way of Disney, you love the Disney principles, there's a great book out there called Be Our Guest. It's been rewritten now a few times. There's a new modern version out. It's a great book, but it talks about every single thing in there in terms of
turn right.
The concepts around the way Disney thought, the way you onboarded people, the way the staff needed to be trained. And one of the things we've seen here over Disney the last couple of days, there are four key principles, 4 key trainings that they kind of go through here, 4 different stages. And one of the ones we witnessed several times yesterday, we saw that there was a couple of staff being trained on site. So once they've gone through the program called Traditions, they've gone through a couple of their main trainings, they then do the final phase, the last one, which is on site at the actual park, on the job training of the job that they're going to be doing. And we saw that firsthand yesterday. But what's really interesting about this, maybe in your business, you do hands-on training with your staff, but there wasn't a manual that he was following. He was literally flying through this information on the job there and then. And I don't know, that just made me question whether that was probably the best way for it to be done, because he seemed to be throwing so much information to this particular lady. I don't know if she was potentially retaining it all. So today's going to be a really good way for us to look behind the scenes of how they do that. Some of those questions will come up. We'll try and film as much as we can. Obviously Disney are quite protective around the training, and obviously we're not going to spoil the magic for everyone, but we do want to try and get some clips and things that hopefully we can share with you through this video. How's things? You all good? Yeah? Good.
Employee engagement.
Oh, I like that. Okay guys, so just very quickly, very important, before the event starts, we cannot film any of the content in the room, but I just want to give you a bit of a sneak peek into what it looks like into the Grand Ballroom. So this is the amazing training facilities that they have here at Disney. Now, of course, from a Disney perspective, we must respect that we cannot film any content, none of the facilitators here. We won't be able to show you behind the scenes and everything else. We will be running one of our events here tomorrow, so we'll show you some of that stuff. But actually, this is the main event itself. This is the space. You have 3 screens around. It's an amazing facility. Right now, everyone is through in the other room having their breakfast. We're just about to get started. It's at 8 a.m. We'll obviously film tiny little bits around the park, but we cannot film backstage or anything that's going to happen today. What we'll do is right at the end, we'll give some clips for you guys to give you a bit of an overview to what everyone thought of the day and how they found it. But I promise you, this is going to be a big game changer for everyone that's coming on the trip today. So stay tuned, it's going to be awesome. Okay, good morning everybody. We are just leaving the beach club and we are heading over to the Contemporary Resort for our day 2 of our CBG live event here at Disney. So basically what happened yesterday, we had our main Disney Institute training day, and it was the first time Disney have ever allowed someone to block off the whole Disney Institute and have a course or program just for their group. So we had 50 clients come over. So clients from the UK, US and Canada came in for this particular event. And we did the Disney's employee engagement course, which was an amazing day over at the Contemporary Resort, where we actually had 2 facilitators deliver an awesome training around how Disney get their team to engage. It was just a phenomenal course. What is super cool is that we learned some phenomenal stuff. We went backstage at Epcot, got to see behind the scenes of how everything works there. And it was just so relevant because we tailored the whole course to make sure it was relevant to early childhood education businesses. And of course, you know, it's great because Disney, one of the biggest things that Disney talk about is they create happiness for people of all ages. And as an industry, early childhood education, we're not just working with children. We're of course working with parents, we're working with grandparents, we're working with nannies, we're working with all age groups. So I think the course is so relevant for people to be able to come along and apply that to the business. So now day 2, I'm even more excited about day 2 because now we get to spend the next half of a day working with our clients to look at how to now implement what we covered off yesterday at the Disney training course. I'm going to take you guys along for the ride. Hopefully you enjoy it. If there's any questions or any comments throughout the video, let us know and we'll come back to you, and let's get started. Okay everybody, we are now heading over to the Contemporary Resort. One of the things I'm super excited about today is we have 2 of our amazing clients here from the UK that don't know, but they're going to get a special gift today. So one of the things we try to do, because we have such an amazing community, I'm just so proud of everything that they do, everything they support and how they support each other as a community. And one of the biggest things we have is people who are a big advocate of what we do. So we have a little surprise to them where we get some custom shoes made specifically for the clients in their brand. And people say, well, why wouldn't you get it made in your brand? Well, no one wants to wear our, people want to wear their brand more than they want to wear our brand. So the whole thing here is about the custom shoes. It's not about promoting us. It's about a thank you for this awesome client for what they do for us. So I'm going to show you guys today the shoes before we give them out. And then we will show you guys how we give them to a client. They're just super cool shoes. We have an amazing lady that called Els that does them for us. And every few months, every time we do a client event, we give out some shoes to people just to say a huge thank you for everything they do for the community. And super excited to give these out today for two of the most amazing people that have become friends of myself and my wife Jen, and just are so impactful in the community. They just give so much. They always inspire other people, they always help other people, and they always go out of their way to advocate CBG and what we do here in EC Mastery. So super excited to give these guys their shoes today.
So I want you to think about, as a department, your before and after school, your preschool, your toddlers and your babies, how do you tie into that quarterly rock for the next 3 months? We're going to get another additional 400,000 in the business over the next 12 months. All we've asked you to do here is split into groups of your rooms, and how do you see yourself fitting into that? What else did this group find hard? Anything else?
Okay, so embedding core values into everything, not just the whole company. Be intentional to where training's held. Coming up with the idea that your training room should look lovely, maybe not as lovely as here.
Hiring the right people is the big challenge for us all. Investing in your employees, whether it be training, professional development, removing hassles.
Or defining organizational values, really how to align and infuse those values into our cultures, right? So we know the 4 cultures that we learned yesterday, so really looking at and defining what we want our cultures to be.
It isn't just an extra task, it's in us and how we lead every single day.
I'll show you how do you now implement this into your business. What you guys here is this is very, very common that people will come in and they will comment on it, etc.
Cannot thank those people for everything they've done for this community and everyone they brought together. So I just want to invite up really quickly Sophie and Anna. Go on, please. We have a little gift for you both, and I want you guys to open them up and show everyone if you don't mind. So they got their own custom little boxer shoes, so they're now part of the crew. Okay, so just a big thank you to you both, because we're super grateful for you guys, and hopefully you look after them. It's one of the things we're going to be doing. It's a new little trend we started off. I love doing these. Hopefully you guys like them. But there's a lot of key stuff that we talk to you about, the people we need to start to do more. I promise you there'll be no reason why your business won't be full. There genuinely will not be. But it's not just about market, it's not about enrollment. If you're struggling with staff, you're struggling with onboarding, there's so many conversations that are right, wanting to chip in and holding back. There's so many things we can help you with, okay? Take advantage of more, lean in, know we've got your back, and we'll grow and we'll help you grow together, okay? Thank you for you guys coming, I hope you've enjoyed it, and we look forward to seeing what the impact's going to have on your business over the next 6 months. Appreciate you guys. Bye.
My name is Trish Miller. I'm actually the founder and CEO of Swim School. So the strategies that we learned here at this session have just been amazing. I'm so encouraged just by what I've learned and ready to get it implemented.
Angela Kelly. I am the owner of Healthy Steps Nursery and My Second Home Nursery in Scotland. Join CBG because these are incredible events to help your business.
I'm Angelique. I am the head of operations at the wonderful Alphabet House Nursery School. Yeah, I'm really excited for the CBG training today and the session today.
My name is Melanie McPeak, and I am the owner and founder of Rosebrook Child Development Center, and I am from Fenton, Michigan. So many takeaways. It was an awesome experience. They gave us a lot of different insights. The whole thing was about different insights to take back to our business.
Hi, I'm Kerry, the owner from Fairy Tales Nursery, Early Steps Dudley and Tipton Toddlers. And we just want to say a huge thank you to Childcare Business Growth for a fantastic 2-day event. It was superb, cannot recommend it enough.